We do know that
You won't state your opinion about factually what happened in the 2020
You guys
election?
want me to make a statement. This is, Frank, let me tell you right now. This is what's frustrating to a lot of people. You want me to state it the way you want me to state it.
No, I don't.
I am telling you.
I want you to just answer the question.
And the reasons behind why certain people
do you believe the election was
that they do.
I understand why some people believe it.
Moving forward into 2024, a couple of things are very, very clear. The nation is a mess. Our border is overrun. Inflation is crippling every family. Republican, Democrat, Independent. Those are the facts of the matter in 2020.
Byron Dunn out here torching, bro. Torching. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Ladies and gentlemen, get you one of these shirts, not a gun-free zone. Also, it's reflective. If you shine light on it or whatever, it will reflect. We use reflective paint or reflective ink, kind of like an actual sign. So it's one of the designs I'm really, really proud about. So go on and support it. Get it if you like it. Put in discount code CNN Sucks. I use the same code for the Trump shirt. CNN Sucks, get 30% off. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, Byron Donald. This ain't going to be long. Byron Donald for president. Byron Donald, in my personal opinion, and I've met him before. I've talked to Byron Donald before. Now, I don't know him personally, but I've talked to him. I met him before. I can hit him up right now and be like, what's up, bro? That's the kind of terms I know, but I ain't in his house. So I don't know the totality of who he is as a man. But this dude is one of the firebrands of conservatism. There ain't nobody kicking people dough in like my boy Byron Donald. And I just love the fact that he puts everybody in their place. They can't pull that bull crap like they do with other Republicans. He'll get on the stage, very smart. I mean, the dude is brilliant. He knows how to convey messages. I mean, this dude, he's my favorite. He is my favorite politician at this point, outside of the presidential run. He is my favorite. Anyway, I want y'all to hear him put the smackdown on this CNN panel as they try to just disparage Donald Trump in the voice of reason speaks. Roll the clip.
Well, a couple of things. First of all, town halls are for the voters, not for the press, not for the person who's the moderator. Caitlin spent more time interjecting her own viewpoints or her own views on the situation.
Excuse me, those are actually facts.
Now, are you guys not going to interject your views on me, or do I get a chance to speak now?
If you're speaking falsely, those were facts.
The town hall is for the president to speak to the voters of New Hampshire, not for this back and forth with media. That's number one. Hold on. That's number one. Number two, with respect to Ukraine, I totally disagree. He did not say he was just going to give over Ukraine the way you intimate, Van. He did not say that.
He didn't say
what he said is that he would actually look for a solution to end it quickly. He put 24 hours on it, but let's be very clear. What Joe Biden has done has been a disaster, because initially with Ukraine, Joe Biden wanted to give Vladimir Zelensky a ride out of Dodge. He wanted to give him a plane ride. And it wasn't until people in Moscow, in Ukraine, here in the United States said this invasion is wrong that Joe Biden reversed course.
Do you want a victory in Ukraine? Do you want a victory in Ukraine?
I'm just trying to respond to everything that's been coming up on the table. Last thing, let me say this. We spent 22, 23 minutes talking about January 6th. We could have been talking about a whole lot of other issues instead of doing that for the first half hour or so. But let me be very clear. What was said in this town hall about National Guard troops that were authorized by Caitlin was wrong. I'm on the Oversight Committee. I was in 2 hearings on January 6th. It was testified in oversight that Donald Trump authorized National Guard troops on January 4. He followed up in a call with then acting Secretary of Defense on January 5, trying to see where the deployment was on those troops. That is testimony in the Oversight Committee. Everybody testified in Oversight Committee when Nancy Pelosi was Speaker of the House, except one organization, and that was the Capitol Police.
Did you read the
because
Secretary
Nancy Pelosi would not allow that. I'm telling you what was testified to in the Oversight Committee under.
They want to jump around the bush. I'm telling you what was testified to under oath in the Oversight Committee. Under oath. So I don't care what everybody else is saying. What Byron Donald is saying was done in the Oversight Committee under oath. It can't get no realer than that.
Well, let me just correct you, because what Caitlin was saying was what the former Secretary of Defense wrote in his book. He said the president did not.
I am telling you what he testified to under oath in the Oversight Committee.
They're talking about a book. He said this in a book. This is why the media sucks. He said this in his book. And Byron Donald said, well, no, he testified to this under oath. That was different than what he wrote in a book. God, these people are fake.
There are the facts. Go ahead.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this lukewarm. I want to say something real bad about it, but I'm trying to be a good Christian. Look at this coward here. I do not like her. These people, it's just like some of these black conservatives. Like, they are black before they're conservative. To me, she want to be liked by both sides. So she would say something completely stupid in order to get favor with these people instead of standing on principle. Just like Byron Donald, standing on principle, man. Stand on your own 10. She want to be liked. He telling the truth.
You acknowledge Donald Trump lost the 2020 election, correct?
Again, we're going to continue to talk about 2020.
No, I mean, it's a direct
right
question.
now, hold on. Let me tell you why most voters are frankly kind of tired of y'all bringing this up. Inflation, border.
You don't have the courage to.
He don't need to talk about 2020. Y'all keep saying it is over. And you want him to talk about 2020. Byron Donald is telling you, people, ain't nobody thinking about 2020 when the gas prices are crazy. Ain't nobody thinking of 2020 when you lost all this money due to inflation. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I'm a Republican voter.
Voters want to talk about inflation, the border, fentanyl, the debt ceiling, foreign policy. If you want to talk about the 2020 election, let's talk about this. We do know that Mark Elias was in many jurisdictions suing to actually change election procedures, which, by the way, is at the hands of the state legislature in every state, according to the Constitution, not in the hands of courts, not in the hands of the Supreme Court, the state legislature. We do know that to be a fact. We do know that true.
You won't state your opinion about factually what happened in the 2020
You guys
election?
want me to make a statement. And this is, Frank, let me tell you right now. This is what's frustrating to a lot of people. You want me to state it the way you want me to state it.
No, I don't.
I am telling you.
I want you to just
the
answer the question.
And the reasons behind why certain people
do you believe the election was rigged?
That they do.
I understand why some people believe it.
Moving forward into 2024, a couple of things are very, very clear. The nation is a mess. Our border is overrun. Inflation is crippling every family. Republican, Democrat, Independent. Those are the facts of the matter in 2024, not 2020. Not 2020.
Why the funny thing is that, why does what he think about 2020 matter at all? I don't understand. I know why they're obsessed with it, because they want to frame it and what I would say discredit what you have to say, because they'll frame it as if you're not denying the election. That's all they want him to say. Like, it's irrelevant, man. It's 2020. We got a whole nother presidential election coming up. It doesn't matter. Even if he did think that it was stolen or not, who cares? It don't even matter. People don't care. Nobody cares. God dang it. It bothers me. Thank God for somebody like Byron Donald that's willing to come out and just say it like it is, man. Shout out to Byron Donald. I may have him on my YouTube channel so we can do an interview, man. One of the realest brothers out there. Realest ones out there. Van Jones over there looking like he want to pee in his pants because he got another brother right across from him that ain't a coward. Van Jones is a coward. These people coward. All these people are cowards. I think this dude pretty cool when I see him talk. But most of these people are just sheep, man. They willing to say whatever it takes for them to be liked by you. Anyway, like, subscribe to the channel, get you one of these shirts. Link is in the description section. I'm out.